reason why the current crypto bull run is such an important time to secure gains in the crypto market is because many people believe this might actually be the last major bull run we see. The logic behind this is fairly sound. Essentially, it's thought that because we expect major institutions to become more and more involved in crypto over the coming months or couple of years, and this could combine with much stricter regulation in the space, the result could be crypto becoming tied much more to the traditional financial markets, mainly the stock market, and way less volatile. Less volatility means less opportunity for extreme gains in the crypto market. So while we do still have the opportunity, where are these gains going to come from? You've probably seen a few videos cropping up on this topic recently, declaring which coins are going to hit 100x in the next few months. To be clear, these people do not know. Nobody knows. Even if you did know which projects were going to 100x, you wouldn't know when that growth was going to happen. Timing is a massive factor in crypto. But that doesn't mean we can't learn from these videos. There are lots of really well-informed people in the crypto space, and some of them will be discussing projects that will 100x. We just don't know which ones or when it will happen. So all we can do is become informed, absorb the information which is being given out for free, and apply that to our own personal investing or trading strategies. You should never take financial advice from YouTube. This video certainly is not financial advice, but what you can do is learn new information and use that to enhance your own investing strategy. I think it's a good idea to start by talking about a couple of projects which I've seen in 100x altcoin YouTube videos, which I personally don't think will 100x in this bull run. I'm going to start out with a very promising project, BitTensor or Tau. I've seen BitTensor pop up in multiple videos recently, with people talking about their favourite altcoin projects, which they expect to bring in massive gains in the near future. Now to be clear, I personally really like BitTensor and think it has huge potential, but do I think it has the potential to 100x in this bull run? I do not think so. So what is BitTensor? According to tastycrypto.com, BitTensor is a decentralized blockchain network acting as an open peer-to-peer ecosystem for creating, training, sharing, and trading artificial intelligence and machine learning models. So essentially, BitTensor aims to increase the amount and the speed of innovation in the artificial intelligence space and improve decentralization by incentivizing many individuals to participate. This is in contrast to how AI is being built in the traditional finance world, which is highly centralized and limited to those large or established enough to receive funding. BitTensor rewards participants in its native currency, Tau. Does BitTensor have the potential for massive gains? Personally, I think it does, despite the fact that its chart shows it has already experienced monumental growth before this point. One of the issues for retail investors looking to make money by investing in AI is having access to viable investment opportunities. If you want to invest in OpenAI or ChatGPT, for example, you'd have to invest in Microsoft. Now, I love Microsoft, but it's already the largest company in the world. Its core business is already absolutely enormous, and it has multiple different avenues from which it generates a lot of income. So if you want to 10x your investment, never mind 100x, either Microsoft's AI division is going to have to experience totally unimaginable growth, or its core business is going to need to continue becoming even stronger, which will take a lot of time. The difference with AI in the crypto market is that you're investing in a project or token without a real core business yet. You're investing in the idea, the potential of its future business. This gives much more room for growth. If Microsoft were to 10x, its market cap would be over $30 trillion. For reference, the market cap of the entire S&P 500 sits somewhere just above $40 trillion. So for one company to reach 30 trillion anytime soon would be almost unbelievable. BitTensor, however, has a current market cap of 4.3 billion. If it were to 10x, it would sit at 43 billion. That's around half the market cap of the Binance BNB token, or similar to a company such as Emirates Telecom, 441st in the S&P 500. Sounds a bit more realistic, right? But can Tau 100x? A 100x in value would shoot Tau up to being the number 2 cryptocurrency in terms of market cap, overtaking even Ethereum. Is that possible in the long term? I suppose so, if the AI narrative is as big as people suggest. But is it happening in this bull run? In my opinion, it's just not going to happen. Speaking of AI and the current bull run, one of the most important parts of investing in the crypto market is picking your narrative. The most popular narrative by far currently seems to be artificial intelligence. People don't seem fully sure exactly how AI will impact the crypto market, or the tech world in general, or what a successful AI crypto project will look like in 2 years' time. But what they do know is that computing power demand as a result of AI is growing massively month on month, with predictions that current AI technology could be on track to annually consume as much electricity as the entire country of Ireland. Investors know that this level of demand will lift a lot of projects up with it, and they want a piece of the action. So what are some interesting AI projects to keep an eye on? If you're looking for massive gains, the project likely needs to have a low market cap, so focusing on those with less than, say, $200 million or even lower than $100 million in market cap might give you more access to projects with a chance of a 100x. Bear in mind that this comes with much higher risk as well though. Looking for gains this high is a real gamble, and you realistically could lose your initial investment. I've heard people speaking about PAL as a potential 100xer. It's an interesting project, but for me they're a little bit wishy-washy about the purpose of the project and what it would look like if successful. Their mission states, "Our mission is to provide users with the tools they need to navigate the complex and dynamic crypto ecosystem, capitalize on opportunities, and stay ahead of the curve. We believe that by harnessing the power of AI, we can make a positive impact on users' experiences and help them thrive in the world of digital assets and blockchain innovations." To me, this doesn't really explain what they actually aim to do. I agree crypto needs to be a lot more accessible, and that anyone who manages to make this happen will generate a load of money. But this knowledge alone is not enough to be a solid project. How are they helping people capitalize? How are they harnessing AI? How will they make people thrive? The current market cap is around $550 million, so big returns are possible. A 100x would take it at over $55 billion in market cap. Is this realistic? I think you need to go even lower in terms of market cap, or look for a project with a bit more substance. Something like Phantasma is interesting if executed properly, because it combines multiple narratives like AI and on-chain gaming with proven commercially successful areas like content creation. Its market cap is only $27 trillion, so massive room for gains if the project is a success. Another AI project with 100x potential, which I think could be really exciting, is artificial liquid intelligence. The current market cap is roughly $139 million, so a 20 to 100x is much more possible than some of the more established projects discussed in other videos. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a good project, it just means that you're early enough to capitalize if it is good. It operates something called Character GPT v2, capable of producing totally unique characters based on users' written language input descriptions. The way I understand this is that you can then mint these characters as an NFT and use them yourself, which could potentially be in your own video game or video series, for example. One issue I see here is what happens if two users produce two very similar characters and use them independently. Is the second user subject to copyright enforcement? If they can overcome any issues and if the project works well, I can really see valuable real-world use cases for this. It could generate a lot of real ongoing value, or it could potentially be bought out by a big gaming or film studio. Let's quickly switch over to another narrative before wrapping up. On-chain gaming. Gaming was a massive narrative in the last bull run, so I think a lot of people are kind of writing it off this time. Personally, I think that could be a mistake. Even though some projects exploded last time, nothing really hit in terms of creating a viral video game with a wider user base than just crypto users. Nothing came close to becoming a mainstream title as far as I remember. The games were all pretty basic stuff, and the gains came from the excitement around the whole premise of on-chain gaming itself, rather than the actual games. If a legit gaming project sparks up this time around, after having years to prepare itself for this moment, there could be huge gains in store. So what about AXS, the Axie Infinity token? I suppose this could reclimb to somewhere near its previous highs, but for me this sort of killed off the core of the game when they switched it to version 2. The OG version was nice and tactical, and was building good competitive interest, and a lot of people left when they decided to change it so much. Gala is of course a popular option, as they develop multiple games giving you access to multiple bets on different games in one play. It's down a lot from its all-time highs, so it could easily still provide big gains if crypto gaming explodes again, but a 100x at this point seems like a bit of a stretch. I think a 5 to 20x would be a great achievement for current holders of the Gala token. One project getting a lot of attention lately is Gunzilla, set to release a AAA 150-person battle royale third-person shooter named Off the Grid. This game looks so fun. The trailer has about 80,000 views on YouTube, so it's definitely building some interest. And what I like is that Gunzilla's website is listing 34 jobs on their career section. This tells me that they're looking to invest in real talent in order to produce a high quality game, rather than just pushing out some of the mega basic crap that was on offer in the crypto gaming space during the last bull run. The token isn't released yet, but this is something I'm hugely excited about. I love gaming, I love battle royale games, and it seems like this could be the first big crossover crypto related gaming project if things go well. For something like this to succeed, there'd need to be a decent player base and viewer base on Twitch and other streaming platforms, and it seems like the team are focusing some of their marketing efforts on this. So if they have enough financial backing to see this through, it could be a top quality project. Which of these projects do you think have huge potential for gains? And which other projects do you want to get in on early? Thanks for watching, and click subscribe if you enjoyed the video and want more content like this.